In this video, I'm going to show you the laziest and easiest way to make $2.5 million or more every single day in GTA 5 Online. It's the holidays, and that's precisely why I'm making this video, because I want you guys to have the easiest ways to make money and not have to worry about grinding out this game while on break. So with that being said, this method is going to take advantage of the two best passive income businesses in the game, the Nightclub and the Acid Lab. And what's great about this method right now is the Acid Lab is currently on double money until December 29th. So the first thing we're going to set up is the Acid Lab. And what you're going to need is, of course, the Acid Lab. You're going to have to do the 6 first dose missions and the setup mission. You'll also have to do 10 Fooligan missions to have the equipment upgrade. Once we've done that, we're going to go to the Acid Lab and we're going to activate the production boost. Once we've done that, we're then going to buy supplies from Mutt. And then using our interaction menu, setting our spawn location to the Nightclub, we're going to go and teleport to it by going into another invite-only session. Now it's time to set up our Nightclub. Now, my Nightclub has already produced quite a bit of goods, so don't really pay attention to the number I have. Imagine we have 0. What you're going to want to do is a couple things. We're going to be earning money passively through our Nightclub popularity, and then also with our technicians sourcing us product. The 5 businesses you're going to need to sign them to is cargo and shipments, pharmaceutical research, cash creation, sporting goods, and then South American imports. And of course, you'll need to own a hangar or a cargo crate warehouse, a blue stuff lab, a white stuff lockup, a cash factory, and then a bunker in order to assign those to them. With those 5 assigned, you're going to be earning over $50,000 every single hour with the Nightclub, completely passive. And now that we got that done, we're going to take care of our popularity. And if you don't know, if your popularity is maxed out, you will earn $50,000 every single in-game day, which is 48 minutes. And the easiest way to do that is to go into your Nightclub basement, go over to the computer here, and I'll explain why we're doing this in a second. Go over to Resident DJ and just rebook one of the DJs. It's going to cost $10,000 each time, but it's going to bump up your popularity by half a bar, if I remember correctly. So you may have to do that once or twice, get the popularity completely full, and then we are good to go. Once we have done that, we're now going to head back up to the upper portion of our Nightclub, and we're going to go AFK. And this is why this is so simple. Literally all we're doing in this video is resupplying, sell missions, and that's it. You probably have about an hour's of work put into all of it. So we're going to head over here, go to our couch, click here, and then we're going to go to press to watch DJ. This is going to be the way that we go AFK. If you go into the scene here, you're completely AFK, which means you could step away from your game for hours and Rockstar will not kick you out. But in the meantime, the product in your Acid Lab is going to accrue, and then the product with the Nightclub is going to accrue as well. Plus, you will continue to earn money with the wall safe in the Nightclub. And now that we are AFK, put a timer on your phone for about an hour and 30 minutes or an hour and 45 minutes, whatever you prefer, whatever works best for your schedule. Now, once you've done that, you're going to come back into your game, exit out of being AFK, and then we're going to go down to the basement of the Nightclub. And at this point, you probably should have earned around $100,000. As your Nightclub popularity goes down, you're going to earn less every day. So it goes from like 50K to 45K to 40K and so on. So it's going to be about $100,000 that you've earned. All we're going to do now is go back downstairs, go to the computer, and then we're going to restock our popularity because we want to make sure that this is maxed out at all times. Once we've done that, we're going to head over to the Freak Shop. Once again, use your interaction menu and just go into an invite-only session so you can teleport over there. So once we load in, we're going to head over to our Acid Lab, and all we're doing is just checking out, making sure everything's on course. So we want to make sure that just our supplies are going, and then we also have the right amount of stock. And at this point, we should have around like close to that $400,000 range because we had that speed boost or that production boost. So all you're going to do now is go over to Mutt, purchase supplies again, and then we're going to teleport back to our Nightclub. Once we get to the Nightclub, we're then going to go sit back down in our chair and go AFK again. And this time we're going to go AFK for about 2 hours. So after being AFK for about 2 hours, we're going to exit back out of the screen. We're then going to go and collect the money from our wall safe because there's a $250,000 max of the wall safe. So we don't want to hit that and stop making money. Take the money out, and then we're going to go back downstairs, switch out the DJs once again to bring our popularity back up to full, and then we're going to go over to our freak shop because this is going to be the first sell mission. So about 4 hours has gone by, and that's about as long as it takes for the Acid Lab to fully be stocked up. So we're going to go to the freak shop, drive out our Acid Lab, restock our supplies, and then make sure that we're in a public lobby with at least 20 to 25 people. And that's because when we sell in a public lobby with 20-25 people, we're going to earn the high demand bonus, which can max out at 50%. So even though our stock is in like the mid $600,000 range, we're going to end up getting about $1 million from the sale. Now, unfortunately, the first time I did the sale, my game crashed, so I lost like $5,000-$10,000 worth of stock. That's what you're seeing here. But you're going to go and do this sell mission with a full public lobby. Now, the ways that you could get around being griefed is, one, use Ghost Organization. That's going to take you off the radar for 3 minutes, and then also call up Lester and get off the radar for an extra minute, and hopefully in that time people have forgotten about you or just left you alone. Hopefully you don't have griefers. And with that being said, you're then going to do the sell mission, complete it, and we're going to earn just under $1 million, although if you had full stock it would be just over $1 million. I believe it's $1,005,000. For us, we just had just over $990,000. Also, I want to take a second just to appreciate the buckets. First time, sank it. Like, come on, skill. And once we've done that sell mission, we're then going to go back to the nightclub and repeat that entire process, except this time our Acid Lab is going to take about 2 to 2.5 hours to get rid of our first batch of supplies, so keep that in mind. It's not the hour and a half like it was at the beginning. So put a timer on for about 2.5 hours roughly, come back. We're once again going to increase the popularity for the nightclub, head over to our freak shop, get more supplies, check in on things, and then go AFK once again. And the second time we go AFK, it's only going to be for about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. Once we've done that, we're going to back out of being AFK, go collect our money from the wall safe, increase our popularity, and then go to our Acid Lab, buy more supplies, and sell off the stock once again in a public lobby for about $1 million. And at this point in the day, we've been doing this for about 8 hours. Mind you, we've only spent probably 30-45 minutes actually on the game. The rest of the time has been AFK, but we have been going for about 8 hours. And in that time, the nightclub should have produced about $400,000 worth of stock, and you should have gotten close to $400,000 from your wall safe. Now, what I do personally is I don't sell the nightclub stock at the 400,000. I actually do this for a couple days in a row and then sell at the very end once it's past $1 million. And the reason why is Tony is going to take a cut of every nightclub sale. It's going to be 10%, but it's maxed out at $100,000. So if you sell for over $1 million worth of nightclub stock, then the max payout for Tony is going to be 100 grand. So you can be maximizing your money, but you could sell at any time. I also suggest selling in a public lobby with 20 or more people as well, because you get a 1% bonus for each player. So in this case, I sold my stock for over 1.1 million, but if you were going to sell it at 400,000, that's fine. In total, in that day, you would have made about $800,000 from the nightclub, plus $2 million from the Acid Lab. So we're getting close to $3 million every single day. And that's assuming you only do this process twice. Realistically, you could do it 3 times in a day, a 12-hour block, once in the morning, once at the middle of the day, once at night. Pretty simple to do, but for this case, I'm going to say we only do it twice so that it's a little amount of effort as possible. With that being said, you can see my final sale mission was 1.5 million for the nightclub, which is incredible. But I hope this helps. I hope you guys have a very relaxing and enjoyable holidays, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.